What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful fight fans across the world? And in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the UFC fighters that can save us from the most boring decisions, okay? I mean, not the most boring decision, most boring champions, alright? Most boring champions. I picked the 3 divisions with the 3 worst champions. If you looked at some of my old vids, I think you can guess who I'm talking about, alright? But in this video, we're gonna be talking about Flyweight, we're going to be talking about Bantamweight, and we're going to be talking about welterweight, because I think those are the worst, most boring champions in the UFC, alright? Hate me or dislike me, out of all the champions, those 3 divisions got the most boring ones, alright? They for sure, it's not even a debate, okay? Alright, featherweight, we got Ilya Topuria, exciting. Islam, we got at flyweight, great. We got Dricus at middleweight, even though he looks trash, he puts on great, exciting fights. Okay, then we got Poatan, alright, at light heavyweight, and then we got John Jones at heavyweight. Even though we love to hate him, or Tom Aspinall, mix and match, both of them put on decent fights. Okay, decent fights, better than these 3. All right, better than these 3. But we're gonna breaking down who can save these divisions. All right, which are the 3 fighters that I believe can save these divisions. And let's get straight into flyweight. My boy Kai Kara France. All right, I believe if Kai Kara France can go out there and just stuff a couple of these Pantoja takedowns, just don't let Pantoja wet blanket him like he does to everybody. Even though Pantoja, the Moreno fight was good, he's the one who made it boring with control time. He wasn't doing much with it. He was just racking up control time. That fight was great until the end, when he was just holding on to Moreno's back and not doing much with it for dear life. All right, it was great until then. And then we got the Brandon Royval fight, and then we got the Steve Erceg fight that he made. Even though those were come on, Steve Erceg was making it a great fight. He was dumb for trying to grapple with Pantoja, but still, Pantoja just wet blankets. All right, he puts on a dog fight sometimes, but he wet blankets, and we don't like to see that. All right, we do not like to see that. But my boy Kai Kara France, 13 first-round finishes, 12 wins by knockout. All right, he's an exciting fighter, an exciting striker. He puts on great fights. He was on his way to beat Brandon Moreno before he got hit with a perfect liver kick. Okay, Kai Kara France is a dog. He can go out there and definitely put the work on Pantoja. I believe he can. If he can, all he has to do is just stuff a couple of them takedowns. All right, just stuff a couple of them takedowns. Put a Dan Hooker type of performance on Pantoja, and Kai Kara France, the belt's coming back to the Kiwis, baby. All right, the belt's coming back. He's gonna do that cringy thing with his tongue out, but I don't care, because Kai Kara France puts on some great fights. His evil looking self. You know who Kai Kara France reminds me of? He reminds me of the guy from Toy Story, alright? That was putting all those diabolical toys together. Alright, that's who Kai Kara France reminds me of. But I want to see bro as champ, because he's an exciting fighter, an exciting striker. So, flyweight, the man who could save it, is my boy Kai Kara France. But we got bantamweight. Ooh, the day I rooted for a Dagestani. I do not think this day would come. Alright, I'm rooting for Umar Nurmagomedov to dethrone Merab Dvalishvili. Merab Dvalishvili is quaking in his boots, alright? Whenever Umar Nurmagomedov's name gets brought up, he turns into a little sassy babassi, alright? He be out there tweaking when Umar Nurmagomedov's name is spoken. It's like you can't say Umar's name around Merab. It's like Voldemort for Merab. He feels some type of way. But Umar Nurmagomedov, alright, I think he's a horrible style matchup for Merab. I think Merab could definitely go out there and beat Umar Nurmagomedov, but he's not a good style matchup for Merab. And, you know, Merab's not a good style matchup for Umar kind of either, because if he just puts that type of wrestling pace, but even though O'Malley lost to Merab Dvalishvili, there was 9 takedowns by Merab, and O'Malley almost stuffed half of them. What is Umar Nurmagomedov going to do? He's going to staff all of them. The only way Merab beats Umar Nurmagomedov is if he puts a Piotr Yan type of performance on Umar Nurmagomedov, but I do not see that happening. I feel like Umar has way better takedown defense than Piotr Yan, even though Piotr Yan has amazing takedown defense. He's just that Dagestani, okay? His last name's Nurmagomedov, alright? I'm rooting for Umar Nurmagomedov to beat Merab Dvalishvili. I can't wait, alright? I can't wait. All these Merab fans that spawned a week ago, I can't wait till they get humbled, okay? I can't wait for it. All these kids, like, they're like, oh, man, you don't like Merab's fight style? You're a casual, man. You don't like control time for 25 minutes? You're a goddamn casual. I'm sick of it, all right? I'm sick of hearing that. I'm sick of all this, all right? I'm sick of people looking at Merab's Instagram reels and then claiming that he's their favorite fighter. So get out of here with that, all right? Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear none of that, okay? But the man who's going to save the bantamweight division, I never thought I would say this, isn't Nurmagomedov, and it's gonna be my boy Umar Nurmagomedov. Now let's get into my favorite fighter in the UFC. All right, I think you can guess who it is just by looking at my profile pic. But my boy Shavkat Rakhmonov, please save us from Belal Muhammad. Please save it. Please don't get 50-45 by Belal Muhammad. If Shavkat Rakhmonov gets 50-45 by Belal Muhammad, that's the final straw for me, boys. That's the final straw for me. I do not know what's going to happen. You do not want to see what's going to happen to me if Shavkat Rakhmonov loses to Belal Muhammad. Bad things will happen, all right? Bad things will happen. I think the moon is going to leave orbit. Like, bad things are just going to happen if Belal Muhammad beats Shavkat Rakhmonov. It's not supposed to happen. Okay, the aura merchant himself, my long-lost, distant cousin, we share that Genghis Khan blood, all right? Me and Shavkat Rakhmonov, I can't wait till I see my cousin win that strap, all right? Till he goes out there and utterly destroys Belal Muhammad, submits him, TKOs him any way he wants to, anywhere. Come on, man. I can't wait till that happens. Shavkat Rakhmonov is going to save the welterweight division. He's going to save us all, boys. He's going to save us all from this Belal Muhammad title reign. I'm happy that Belal Muhammad touched gold. I can't lie. I'm happy that he touched gold. He beat Leon Edwards. That's what he was supposed to do. He got his get back for that nasty eye poke. But now it's time, all right? You touch gold, Belal Muhammad. It's time to lose your belt to the Nomad, okay? Shavkat Rakhmonov's coming. The boogeyman of your division is coming. And you're cooked, all right? You're cooked. If Manny Moicano wins this weekend, that just proves the Insomnia MMA curse is real. So I'm not going to make a video on this because I need Shavkat Rakhmonov to save us from the Belal Muhammad title reign. But let me know down below. Do you think these fighters are going to save these divisions? Do you believe there's any other fighter in these divisions that could save the most boring divisions in the UFC? All right, these are the most boring divisions with the champions-wise, all right? I'm not saying top 15, top 10, top 5. I'm not saying those guys are boring. I'm saying champion-wise, all right? Let me know down below, but leave a like, subscribe. I'm dropping videos like this every single day, even though I'm grinding hard at schoolie, all right? I'm grinding hard at schoolie. I don't care. I'm dropping these videos for y'all, but turn the notifications on, and I'll see you, big booty best friends, in the next one, man.